ago, I alerted people that Jenna put up a very powerful post denouncing Aaron for once again trying to gaslight her and rewrite history and try to make himself the victim. Where, and again, and this is what's a little disappointing, and we'll get into it now, is that so Jenna put out this post, which was very powerful, and attached a video she made public months ago. I mean, technically months ago because it was in like early January. The first one was early January, and that's when it all started. So I guess technically a month and a day or whatever. So the videos had a lot of traction because she made some very powerful clarifications on just how bad it was with Aaron. I've done several videos summarizing the contents of the 3 videos, and we're going to get into a little of that. Yeah, it wasn't 2 videos. She made 2 of the videos public again, but the 3rd video went missing, and we'll get into that soon enough. So broadly, just to summarize the basic contents, she detailed how repeatedly Aaron would call her, scream at her, gaslight her, lie to her, cheat on her, and after a while, it just became too much. And there's just one final instance where she tried to double check, wait, were you cheating on me again? And again, he yelled and screamed at her, and he asked, well, and this is Jenna. She asked, were you ever going to tell me the truth? And he's like, he apparently just screamed back, no, why would I do that? And then hung up. Aaron, to be fair, did put up a response video, and he did offer a formal apology, although it wasn't much of an apology. And he got really hammered and criticized. And those comments have been saved a few places. I will try to get back to that, but we're going to concentrate on Jenna, but Aaron is a big part of the story. So the apology video did not go well. He did, to give him credit, keep it up. He let comments in, and the comments were extremely critical of him. And they let him know they didn't believe his story. They didn't like his response, and they were really disappointed in him. And after a couple of days, he took the video down. Whether he destroyed the channel, we destroyed the video, I don't know, but the video went away. And for her part, Jenna took down the videos. She did put them back up for a little bit, but then she took them back down. So, like many people, I think I've lost count. I think this is the 3rd time the videos have been presented and taken down. But again, I'm not here to victimize Jenna again. I'm just here to be factual and analytic first, and then we're going to get more emotive because it's hard to be not emotive about this issue. So she put up a post kind of clarifying, saying she's just going to go on vacation. So, because she put out a couple of videos after the quote Aaron videos. There are 3 Aaron videos, and then she made a video clarifying where the channel was going to go. And she was clearly alluding to Nora. There's no doubt she was talking about Nora. But she said, listen, I'm not going to focus too much on that. I will do a little bit on Scientology and anti-Scientology, but that issue was dealt with, and I know some people wanted me to continue to attack Aaron. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to move on. As far as I know, that video's still up. That's where she's in black, and I think she has black and blue jeans, and she's playing with ceramics. Yeah, she says she's going to get into ceramics. Is going to feature that more on her channel. So what is going on? Some people are already suspecting that Aaron has again reached out to her and forced her to take down the videos. Maybe, I don't know. I think it's more likely because she said this in the post. And again, we didn't really analyze the post, so let's go into more detail about what she said and what she didn't say. So she's blaming Aaron, clearly, that's good. And she's also really angry that he's trying to rewrite history, that's also good. But I think this is where things are getting murky, is she stated clearly, I don't like Aaron, I don't like what he's up to. However, there are good people around Aaron. And there are good people. Not that many, but there are a few good people around Aaron, obviously. Barb, I think, is a good person, and Barb is a moderator. And a few weeks ago, she spilled more tea on Aaron. She was mainly spilling tea on Scoville and, frankly, Nora, but a lot of tea on Aaron and who he really was behind the scenes. Now, again, I am not agreeing with Aaron on what he thinks of himself, and I'm not necessarily agreeing with Barb on her analysis. I'm just stating what she said, and you can go back to her interview if you don't believe me. I still think it's up there with cultology. But she said, to her mind, yes, he is suffering from various disorders. And again, I am not a medical professional. This is an opinion. I am not offering this as serious medical advice. But for Barb, she did not think that Aaron was being deceptive to her. which is pretty incredible. However, when Jenna put up her videos and put up posts clarifying where they stood, their relationship is over, she resigned. She's no longer Aaron's mod, and she does think that Aaron went too far. However, she still thinks that he is, quote, good at anti-Scientology activism, and at the end of the day, he is, quote, a good person. He does bad things. Apparently, he was very homophobic to her, and Barb has gay daughters, so she felt really offended. And that's Barb's opinion. I think Barb is a good person. I think Barb is trying to help people. But this is the dilemma, that Aaron surrounds himself with a lot of bad people. No doubt about that. And he does have a few good people in his circle. And I do understand Jenna's perspective that we want to assign guilt to the right person. And I agree, generally speaking, that is the right approach. However, it's ironic, I'd have to remind her, we're talking about Scientology, right? Like, is David Miscavige or Ken Moxon? Those are some very powerful people in Scientology, for those who don't know. Moxon and Miscavige. They're not the only ones. But if we look at those people, like Jenny, Moxon, Miscavige, so on and so forth, it's not clearly just the individuals. These are large organizations. So do we really think, and again, it would be a miracle, it would be a good thing if Moxon and Miscavige went to jail tomorrow. Would Scientology as a formal church end or institution or whatever we call it, it's weird because Aaron has a very shifty foundation charity. That's basically what Scientology is. The answer is no. We have a structure in place. Those people are some of the most guilty people. They should go to jail. Like Aaron should go to jail. That's fine. But do we really think that's going to resolve the entire problem? The answer is no.
It feels like they keep handing me a bunch of dirt and saying, here you go, it's a diamond. And I look at it and I'm like, no, there's no diamonds here. This is just a bunch of dirt.
People were helping Aaron. Really bad people. And even good people like Barb. Now, Barb, as far as I know, had no direct complicity. So I'm not going to do videos attacking Barb or saying Barb is a, quote, bad actor. I think Barb is she is. She's just a good person. She was just too trusting and she got caught up in a situation. But she is complicit, right? She was complicit while Aaron was going bat crazy, attacking, victimizing people. I can still criticize Barb and respect her. I think Barb is a good person, but that's the dilemma. So we have these good people who did bad things due to Aaron, and we can, I think, forgive those people. If you want to be more critical of Barb, if you think she's still in the Aaron cult or brainwashed, that's your perspective. I definitely think her perspective is not correct. I think she is too generous to Aaron. But now let's get to the real meat, which I'm sure people are here for, is the cancellation dilemma. Well, I just don't think it's that simple. And again, I understand where Jenna's coming from. She wants her friends to be protected who have been nice to her. But listen, we got to be factual here. Aaron was helped and enabled by a lot of people. And I don't think these people are good people. I don't think they had good motivations. I'm sure in their, quote, personal lives, they're fine, right? Their fathers or mothers, they have brothers and sisters. There's no evidence in terms of their own families. They're bad. I want to be very clear there. However, outside of their families, they have done very questionable things. And they did it for money. They did it for power. They didn't do it for free. I don't think they even care about Aaron. I don't think they even like him. It is what it is. Aaron has a really big YouTube channel, and people are going to go on the channel, go on the platform to promote themselves. They're going to sell their souls to the devil. And again, I usually do not like religious metaphors. I don't believe in witch hunts. I never have. I just think witch hunts are very suspicious. But I'm being metaphoric. But there is a time to call X an X, and Aaron is what he is. He's a monster. And to me, if you help a monster, you're not a good person. Now, does that make that person as evil? No. We still need to be careful and responsible. On the other hand, it's just not correct to say it was only Aaron. It wasn't only Aaron, right? We have to name names and say those people did some really bad things. And so I think the basic gist of what Jenna's talking about is good. We should have a big, I mean, massive warning label for Aaron. Don't trust this guy. Don't trust his videos. Now, not everything he says is a lie. No, he does tell the truth occasionally, but from now on, big warning sign, this guy is not going to tell you the truth. He's going to skew the truth to protect himself from we're not even saying accusations, from facts. He abused people. He lied to people. He backstabbed people, and he did it to protect himself. He didn't do it for the cause. He's not doing this for anti-Scientology. That's what he says. It doesn't add up. Like, did David Miscavige have a relationship with Jenna Miscavige? No. Did Kendrick Moxon? No. So why do we keep talking about Tom Cruise? Why do we keep talking about Miscavige? Why bring up Moxon? It's like, it doesn't make any sense. It's just what it is. Aaron has treated people horribly, but when he gets in trouble, here come the Tom Cruise videos. Here comes Natalie. Right? So we got to name names. Here comes Natalie. Natalie's going to say some good things about Aaron. Natalie's going to say, guys, we just need to heal together. Guys, we just need to heal together.
Right.
It's just the same old cycle, right? Where George Bianca says, yeah, well, there's criminals in all places, Aaron. I've been involved with charities with criminals too. It's not too bad. It's just the same old cycle. And again, we can't lie about Jenna. Jenna is also not telling us the whole truth. Like, I congratulate her that she put up the post. I'm with her there. I'm glad she made 2 of the videos public, but I'm like, there's a third video. There's a third video. For whatever reason, she didn't make that public. I'm not clear why. I guess maybe good faith, she covered this in the whatever the ceramic video. But yeah, one video is missing. So I'm like, why did you keep that last video missing? I don't understand this. So I do feel sorry for Jenna, but listen, some people really risked a lot. They went public with their criticisms, and she kind of left them in the wind. I'm not talking about people like Nora. Nora is very problematic, and she does have her own cult. If we're going to call it the Aaron cult, we got to call it the Nora cult.
Boy, that escalated quick.
However, we do live in a very difficult time period now, not just with the anti-Scientology movement, but Scientology too, because Scientology is struggling. It is clearly on the defensive, and they're going all out, attacking anybody and everybody. So we are in a time period with a lot of propaganda and counter-propaganda. I'm just trying to be here an honest guide through this madness. So am I saying Nora is as bad as Aaron? No. Aaron is the worst. He is a really terrible person. However, and this is the irony here, because Jenna is saying, don't blame people around Aaron. We have to do that. And ironically, it's not, Nora's one of these people. One of the good things that Nora has done is shown us it was not a coincidence. It's not a fantasy. It's not a theory. People were actively working with Aaron to coordinate attacks. This was not just, Aaron and no. Nora admits this. Yes, Aaron encouraged her to go after people, which she did. So the blame should go mainly with Aaron. I totally agree. I totally agree with Jenna there, but I don't think we can just exclude these other people, Nora, Natalie, and these other people. They were helping. They did some awful things. They were gaslighting us. So that said, these people do have tragic lives. And for those who don't know, Natalie recently lost a lover a while back, months ago. He was suffering medically, and so he didn't make it. And Nora has been through a lot of tragedies too. However, it's becoming a tiresome song that people with tragedies work with Aaron, hurt other people, and then when they get caught, start crying and start, my Scientologies, my tragedies, my time in the Sea Org. It's just getting a little tiresome. So you got to make choices in life. I do support Jenna. However, I don't support this very troublesome propaganda. So I do hope she puts the videos back. I hope she puts all the videos back. So I understand she's going to take a break, but I hope that she lets people who spread the good word about the videos, even use clips from the videos, she just lets it go. If she wants to take time off, that's fine. But really, this is getting to be too much. It's not just about her. Aaron is going to continue to victimize people. We have a responsibility that future people are not victimized. And I get it. I do get it. Aaron is very charismatic. He's a good salesman. But at the end of the day, it's just not worth it. It really isn't. So when Aaron does good work, I'm going to praise it. I say, okay, watch that video, watch this video. You don't have to do it through YouTube. Don't give him a view. But I will still be honest about Aaron when he does good work. What little he does. But the bad work now overweighs the good work by a lot. And we have to be honest about that. So I hope Jenna is well. I hope she's physically safe. But we got to stop this back and forth where we only blame Aaron. He clearly had a system in place. And unless we take down the system, this is going to continue, good or bad.